right, David Aldridge. And, of course, Giannis. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him then.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Young's shot is off. And the Thunder with possession. Outside, Beal. No good for... outside. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Beal can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Simons. Here's Young. Screen by Smith. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Now Levine. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Now, here is Young. Smith outside. They get it back. They kick out to Cunningham. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Pass to Duren. In the corner, it's Levine. Levine double team. 5 on the clock. Here's Duren.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Simons with the ball. Back to Young. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Inside. Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Fox with it. Now Smith defending. Up top, Fox. Out to the wing. Here's Duren. Levine. And Cunningham with the block. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And with all his length, Smith can cover lots of ground on the break.
And here is Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Young, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Pass to Bull. Back to Cunningham. Green with the rebound. Under trailing by 6. Kick out to Levine. Young with the steal. Fires from way outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Here's Green. Still scoreless. Pass to Levine. Here's Green. And the layup is good.
Oh, how about the body control from Green? Coming in handy there.
Spurs leading by 7. Young outside. Now Bol. Now Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bol. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length. And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
They're trailing by 9. Simmons feeling it out a bit. To the paint. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Young drives in. Outside Jackson. Offline from the top of the key. Levine with it. And the jam by Levine.
You can see the 2-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. Levine, we see you.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Okeke. Now Jackson. Guarded by Levine. Down low. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Beal, the 8-footer. And he comes up with the deuce. Beal's got his first points of the night. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Spurs making a switch here. Jackson with the screen. To the inside. The layup missed.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now, here's Bull. Pass to Young. To the middle. And the dunk by Bull.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Fox is double. Jackson in the corner. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Durant. In transition, here come the Spurs. Pass to Smith. Bull with it. Here's Simons. Guarded by Levine. Bull inside. Smith wide open. He fires. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Thunder. A 12-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's Levine. Outside for Robinson. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Cunningham. Takes it inside. Back to Smith. Now Jackson. Wembanyama with it. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Here's Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Outside, Levine. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Wembanyama. Thunder with the rebound. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Smith outside. San Antonio again missing. And they're trailing by 13. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Young way outside. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And the Thunder with possession. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. San Antonio leading by 13. And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Young with the steal. It's up a 3. Again, Young missing. Outside, Beal. Young with the steal. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Young. Driving the lane. Yes, that goes in. He's got 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Beal, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Beal. Jackson with the screen. Lets a floater go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. The kick out to Young. And finally they hit one. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Here's Levine, who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Young, good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Now, here is Young, following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. The kick out to Cunningham. Now, here's Simons. No scoring in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. He can't get that one. Cunningham with some nice D.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Back to Smith. Young outside for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside, Beal. Looking to get back on track here. And he sinks the layup. Beal's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Cunningham. He has 7. Over Simmons. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. On offense, here are the Thunder. Over in the corner, Green. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Lively. A 3. And it's Green missing. Spurs leading by 22. Jackson from long range. The Thunder pull it in. There's Green, plenty of space. Drops one in from the wing. Green's got his second basket of the night.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Wembanyama outside. Misses the 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
They double him with Wembanyama. Lively. Misses in close. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Jackson. He's looking for Simons and finds him. Spurs passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right side Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Spurs now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Brown. And Bol wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bol's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio. And that's an intentional foul. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thunder trailing by 19. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
It's Young on the wing, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
When talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And so Young nails them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio leading by 20. Again, the miss by the Spurs. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
Outside, Fox. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Spurs?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Bol. Shot clock at 6. Young with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Fox. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wembanyama, right side. Patton coming off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Oklahoma City. Fans, please turn your attention to the time. It's the Storm Champions. One more time, your Storm Champions.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. LaVine can't hit. Spurs leading by 18. from deep three-point land. Young's shot is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bradley Beal, one of the harder covers in the NBA. He has such a well-rounded game. You've got to check him all over the floor.
And both free throws good for Beal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wembanyama outside. Cracks in the tray. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Durant. San Antonio with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Young taking his time here. Oh, good on the three.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Fox. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
A three from Wembanyama. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And stolen by Wembanyama. Young for three. Durant pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Thunder with another miss. Spurs leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Bull. Fires from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's McGowan's. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And it's Carter missing. Right side, Green.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monstrosity.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take
to be cold at the boss. Get the paint, maybe it glows. in here, she getting. Forget on my neck look like frost. I'm busting checks in the office. I play defense in offense. Run up, you get stuck on. I'm